Assalamu alaikum. We are back for a new year of the Punchline podcast. Mashallah. Today, I am joined by the best looking man in his family. And trust me, I've seen his dad. He's not very attractive. Farhan Solo. And I'm also joined by, shut your mouth, we have a guest.
I was going to say, your family's not much better.
No, my sisters.
Your sisters are...
Yeah.
Sorry.
My sisters aren't the best looking.
No, sisters...
My mum and dad are quite good looking people.
Yeah.
Mashallah. Like, yeah.
Your dad's good for 70.
Yeah, he's just turned 70. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's battling a severe boner at the moment, but he's making it through. And we have Ali Abdelaziz with us today.
Yeah.
Ali
what's up,
Abdallah
man?
Aziz.
Fuck Connor. Okay.
Good. Good.
Ali Abdallah Aziz.
Yeah, every single
Go,
time.
what's your name, man?
Like my full legal name?
No, whatever you want to tell people what you're...
Double XL. We're not talking about my shirt size.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but yes. I have no idea what that just meant. Was that like some
I think
like
he's talking
terrorist
about
scripture?
He's talking about his dick.
It's talking about my penis, brother.
Oh,
Come on.
nice. Are you from America?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I
Are you one of
wasn't born
those?
there.
Oh, you're one of those international student pricks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't say nothing like controversial because I want to keep my visa.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm
You learn English or like TV
Naruto.
shows.
Yeah,
That's why you got the
Naruto.
accent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't remember you guys at uni. Fucking
Yeah.
watching Friends and shit. And got American accents. Right, we have a lot to get through today. But before we do all of that, we need to go through some of the disclaimers and the paperwork for the show. If you like this show, hit the bell end,
Yep.
as usual.
Hit that bell in.
We're going to start a Patreon soon. We've revised some of the forfeits for the Patreon. So when we get 50 Patreons, it used to be 5, but we've revised that now. Me and youthful Lucas, our producer, our lovely man,
Hello.
are going to fight. Possibly to the death. Lucas?
Sure.
Yes?
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you boxed though. This
Yeah.
is something that I learned in
That's-
between recordings
Well,
after I agreed to it.
if I told you that,
I
then
wouldn't have agreed.
you wouldn't have agreed.
Exactly.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
And
As long as you
we'll
don't,
pay
as long
you.
as you don't hit the face.
We have
as
to
long
pay
as,
him.
As long as there's no damage to the face.
We have to pay him.
how much would we have?
Because what's
how
he
much-
getting out of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
We have
what
to give
do
him
you
money.
get out?
We have to give him money.
Well, he might win.
Okay.
Yeah. The
He
glory.
might win.
The
Yeah,
glory.
but what will he get? He'll still get hurt.
Fucking clout.
Yeah, the glory.
Imagine we film it, right? And you knock me out, and then you walk up to the camera with blood in your mouth, spit it on the floor, and go, "That's what I'm fucking talking about." You little pussy.
How much should we pay him?
50 quid?
Yeah. Yeah. that
All
sounds
right,
good.
fine.
I've
Deal.
done a lot worse for 50 quid,
50
trust
quid.
me. A
How
lot
many? How
worse.
many rounds is it?
Oh, we won't do many.
Okay.
2 or 3.
Okay.
Because I haven't got it either.
Three 3-minute rounds.
To be honest, by the time we get to 50 Patreons,
It'll be an exhibition, so 3-minute rounds.
I reckon it'll take us nearly a whole year to get to 50 Patreons.
Yeah.
Right? Let's be honest about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just train now.
So start training.
Okay.
1,000 Patreons, which is going to probably be a long time, unless one of us blows for something dangerous.
And what do I have to... Wait, if you get 200, you fight a real MMA fighter.
For 200 Patreons, I'm going to fight a real MMA fighter. And Lucas is going to be there like, good.
And for 1,000, I get punched by...
Ori Styler.
Ori Styler, who's, not
Who's-
strong at all.
He's a massive comedian who gave... We actually told Ori about this, and he gave Farhan a little taster on his arm, and Farhan cried and
Yeah.
had to go for a wank in a bubble tea shop. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you want to do any forfeits?
He's going to be in America, so...
Yeah. So if you guys hit 2,000,
Yeah,
you get to deport me back to Saudi.
I'm in. Are you wanted for anything there? No.
Yeah, I'm
No.
good. I'm a good boy,
you
man.
still got all your fingers and hands. And...
How co- This is not MMA related, but a quick question, right? Just to ease us into it.
Yeah.
I've met quite a few Saudi people at uni, and they were all somehow in the royal family. That's bullshit, innit? You could like buy a prince or princess status in Saudi Arabia or some shit, innit?
No. So there's a lot of them.
Right,
Yeah.
that's why.
But the
It's
population.
like
is insane.
Nigerians. There's shitloads of princes. And
Yeah. No,
Right.
they're like 20,000.
That's a lot.
25,000. Yeah, there's a lot. It's an entire. I don't know if you know Arab.
Are they all
it's a
they all like own football teams and shit as well.
No, like the way far ones, they're just like making like a nice income, like
Okay.
$250,000 a year.
So what? How do they claim that? Is it family tree?
No, yeah. Well, honestly, if you're Arab, you know your family.
If
tree.
you earn
I know mine,
$250,000
everybody knows.
If
That.
you earn $250,000 a year in Saudi, is that considered poor?
No, surely not. No way.
No, because there's a lot of poor people.
Is that like middle class?
That's like regular.
Their poor people beat the shit out of our poor people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
100%. Saudi
no.
poor people beat British poor people in a fight.
But everybody's nice there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everybody's so nice. Everybody's so hospitable. Everybody's so like.
Fucking took Argentina down, didn't you?
Where's Messi? Where's Messi? Where's
Where's
Messi? Messi's won the World Cup, so fuck you.
Yeah.
guys.
That was impressive.
Hey, but they beat him.
They beat
You
him,
know what
but
I mean? Like 2-0. Yeah.
but they won the World Cup, so
That was
Yeah, yeah.
so impressive. I was at
2-1.
home watching that with my trousers down.
Technically, they came in second place.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
they didn't make
That's
it.
how they're going to be saying it in Saudi.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm Muslim. I'll back Saudi, but they bottled it. They bottled it
Did you cry?
What?
when
When-
Saudi beat.
No,
Saudi.
no, I didn't cry.
I was
That's how
backing
that shit
Morocco
coming.
more. Morocco deserves more than
Yeah,
Saudi.
yeah.
Morocco did very good.
My girlfriend's Moroccan. She didn't watch a single game, which feels blasphemous.
What's like?
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Proper
Every
Saudi
Arab in the
behavior.
world was watching that shit.
Yeah.
Every Arab became
Apart from
Moroccan.
Do you know what you should do? You should slap her,
I should. Domestic violence.
just like
Yeah.
Catch a
The
domestic,
president.
bro.
of the UFC, Dana White.
Oh, segue! And by the way, we do not support domestic violence.
Yeah.
Lucas does, but we don't.
But you should slap your girlfriend.
No, I'm not going to slap her because she scares me. She's a scrappy Arab.
So what do you think about that?
Right. Again, right. I'm gonna make a couple of points, and then you guys give me your thoughts. Right. We'll go Ali Abdelaziz first because he's the guest. But here are my initial thoughts on that. Right. It really showed the ugly side of MMA fans, innit?
Yeah.
When they were like, "Oh, bro, that's just equality, innit?"
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, man. 2 brain cells, you're fucking scratching it together. You can't. That is the president of the UFC, and he's just slapping down his wife. He gave her 2 and maybe a stomp.
A stomp.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't
If you
see that.
watch it back, because like he's looking down and his body does this. So I'm like, maybe he threw a fucking. Like,
Who knows
a
what's
kick.
going on? It was a shit camera. It was from a fucking far up, and you know.
I mean, he definitely slapped her twice.
The first one looked like it landed. The second one was like a little, but he intended to slap her twice.
I like how you said a little.
Little
Fucking
slap.
Andrew Tate fan over
Why
here.
she slap?
Why she?
How can she slap?
How can she slap?
How can she slap?
But I don't buy into this. Oh, like she slapped him first off. You don't hit him. Bro.
Yeah, you don't hit a woman, but
You just grab her hand. You don't need to hit him. You just grab her hand and say, "Don't do that," and then you walk
yeah, I don't
away.
think he needed to hit her, but he had to control her because she looked a bit erratic and out of control.
I mean, if a woman slaps you, you do not need to slap them back. That is not self-defense.
Dude.
Self-defense is.
Do you think he should?
doing?
Do you think he should lose his
Find
job
woman.
though?
He's not going to lose his job.
Dana White slap it Fridays. Dana White slap series. The slap series got pulled off TV apparently.
Oh,
So
Yeah, it's kind of poor timing.
Dana White.
Actually, I don't. I think they initially said that they were going to pull it off the TV, but then I
Yeah.
saw an advert for it 2 days later on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I think it's back. Terrible optics, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Terrible optics.
yeah, the slap.
It's a
I
dumb
was
idea.
getting into the slap competitions. They're pretty cool. Like,
Put it this way, right? If the CEO of the NBA or the David Stern
yeah.
slapped his miss on television, he's gone. He's a goner.
So any American that does that would lose their job.
Yeah. But the UFC, the rules seem to be a little bit different.
do you think Dana got performance of the night for that slap?
I think he did. I think it was a strong right hand.
He really meant it when he said never leave it in the hands of the fucking judges.
No.
And,
And we also really got an insight of his fighting style because he's not a slick counter puncher. He's like guard up,
yeah,
take the punches, and then return.
yeah, it was kind of like a barrage of strikes.
Yeah.
Wasn't very calculated.
No.
She took it well though.
She took it well, and it was like,
Yeah.
how?
Do you guys give me permission?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go. Are we about to hear some?
No. Okay.
Are we about to hear some Saudi shit?
No. First of all, I single-handedly. Wait, is the camera on me, young Jamie?
Yes.
All right. I single-handedly condemn violence in all of its forms,
Right.
regardless of how small it is. That being said, she earned her salary that year. She's living a lifestyle that man is handing to her, and he handed it to her twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's slapped me twice a year. I'll live. You know what I'm saying? You can, shit, give it to me, baby. I'll do whatever.
Would you let Dana slap you
I'll
twice a year?
I'll slap him twice a day, baby. I don't give a fuck.
What's the minimum Dana can pay you a year to slap the shit out of you and turn you into his bitch?
Wait, what's the minimum?
What's the minimum offer you're taking?
$1 more than what I
But
get
because
paid
he's,
now.
but because you know, if you're going to take the role of his wife, that means you have to have
Yeah,
sex with him. as
Yeah,
well.
he could clap my cheeks too.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, he's a one pump chump kind of guy anyway. So.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Nah, he got in shape recently, so he looks like.
Yeah, so his cardiovascular might be better now than what it was before. But as far as for me, like, yeah, you can slap the shit out of me twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. I call it good.
How
That's
much,
good business.
How much would they?
Because UFC fighters are getting paid a whole lot less. And you know what I mean? Like like let's be fair right now.
Yeah.
How much would he have to pay me a year to turn me into his bitch? I'm gonna say $500,000 a year.
$500,000.
$500,000.
I would say $500,000, but I want performance of the night bonuses as well. So every time I give
Percentage of the
good-
PPV.
a good sex, then I want like 50K.
That's fair.
Yeah, I want pay-per-view points as well.
That's fair.
And
If he films it, that's.
I want to wear
points.
I want to wear my own merchandise. I don't want sponsors. I want my own sponsors. I don't want Reebok.
Is it publicly
Or Venom.
known that you're Dana White's bitch in this scenario?
Mhm.
If it's publicly
Doesn't make a
known.
difference.
Oh,
Okay,
for me it
then.
does, yeah. Well, if it's publicly known that I'm Dana White's bitch, I want $1 million a year.
Yeah, probably same. But would
Yeah.
you?
Because it'll ruin your comedy career.
So would you call him like he will say like call me daddy? Would you call him daddy in public for $1 million?
Oh, do you know what? I don't think I want to do this.
I don't want to do it at all. No, I don't want to
it
do
sounds
it.
awful. I don't want to do it.
I want to do it more.
Why do you want to do it, bruv?
He could pay me less, $1 less. Negotiated by these two.
So did you see? Obviously, Ariel jumped on it
Yeah,
to get his way against Dana.
another 10-7.
Another 10-7. Ariel just 10-7ing everyone. He
Yeah.
got Brendan. He got Paddy. He beats the shit out of Dylan verbally in front of Dylan.
Yeah.
And then now he's got Dana too. So
He's on the Aero Hawani revenge tour.
yeah,
God.
just
He
taking
really is.
because he's really coming to his own. Before, he's a timid kind of reporter.
Yeah.
Now I really like that he's really embraced it and like,
I bet Mrs. Hawani's getting the best sex they've ever had.
getting smashed. Yeah. Hey, don't talk about his wife. He's gonna come for you too.
What do your children think?
Yeah.
What do your children think now?
That was good.
That's his
Ariel's
version of my joke.
Ariel's the
Also,
goat, man. Ariel's the goat. He's the greatest.
You could see the emotion
Yeah.
in his face when he was talking. Like, Dana said some terrible things about that guy. Like, really tried to ruin his career over that Brock Lesnar
Yeah, the
stuff.
Brock Lesnar thing, he tried to get rid of him. Every time he tried to fight ESPN hiring him, like,
Yeah.
all the time, man.
But if he thinks this Dana White story is going to go away eventually, right?
Yeah,
And then
someone's always going to mention it, though.
And then Dana is going to turn his attentions to people like Errol Hawani and goes, okay, now let's get you out BT Sport.
Yeah. I don't think he
Dana
can do
doesn't
that.
like to lose.
I don't think Ariel's in a position where he can lose anything now because he's always going to be backed by MMA fighting and he's always going to be safe there.
Yeah.
Because even BT Sport, they're not really, they're not employed properly by the UFC. They can kind of do what they want.
Well, they're their main European partner.
Yeah, but like, I don't think he can really say drop Ariel. I don't think they can do that.
I don't know, man.
I don't think maybe he
You
could.
don't know. I don't know what the
I think BT has their own kind of view on things.
To be honest, it really did. This whole situation really has shown Dana White's power because any other person and all these media outlets would be fucking insulting.
What I want to see is what would happen if at one of his press conferences, what if a reporter asked Dana?
They're not going to.
Do you think? I think there's been some fucked up people that ask some stupid shit.
They're going to be kicked out.
They're gonna get kicked out, and he's just gonna go mad, like, cause he's got no cool. He loses his cool like over anything.
Anyone ask a question about that, they will lose their media credentials.
Yeah.
That's why you always see in the UFC people like asking him such low-ball, easy questions. That's why, no offense to someone like Schmo, how Schmo got his start is because he played the game.
Yeah.
And I understand that, I wish we could play the game because it would be fun to have someone like Dana on this podcast. But at the same time, you've got to keep a little bit of integrity
Yeah, like
and say he's a piece of
like
shit
Brett-
for what he's done.
Brett Okamoto's proper, suck up. Like
He has to be, though. I mean, like, the thing
he's
is,
employed by ESPN and
Yeah,
UFC,
he has no
so
choice.
has
Like,
to. But
what's
he
he
gets
gonna-
all the news first.
what's he going to do? Speak out against Dana White and then lose his job?
Yeah.
He's got a family and shit.
I really do believe Luke Thomas is the best
Yeah, because he does.
because he doesn't really do the asking questions anymore.
Well, Luke Thomas has put himself in a position in his career where
He doesn't have to.
he doesn't have to.
He did once, and John Jones flipped out at him. Did you see that?
Yeah.
John Jones, like, I'm
Yeah.
not answering your question.
Well, his main employer is CBS,
Okay.
which is connected. So Bellator, I guess he kind of has to, because there was Showtime and all that stuff, and boxing. Although Brian Campbell takes more of a lead on boxing.
Yeah.
But in terms of he's in a position now in his career where it's open fire for him to openly critique the
Yeah.
UFC, which I think is any sport. I read a very interesting article. I didn't read it. I saw the headline. Typical fucking person these days. I read the headline. But someone made the point saying the UFC is still showing its immaturity as a sport
Yeah.
to how it's handled this whole situation.
Yeah.
Because if this was in the NBA, Dana White would be in a lot more trouble.
Yeah.
NFL. Whereas Dana White, he's not going to lose his job. Whether he should lose your job or not, no. But is he even going to face any kind of disciplinary? No, probably not. You ask Endeavour for a comment, they say, ask ESPN. You go to ESPN, they say, ask the UFC. You go to the UFC, they say, ask TMZ. Like, no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't think he'll lose his job. I don't think he should lose his job. Maybe if you really want to, give him a little suspension, but end of the day, he's going to be back. So
Kevin Ioli said, he should go away for a month. What does that do?
yeah, because there's only 2 events this month anyway,
Yeah.
and then he's back.
And Dana himself has said, this is why you should be very careful what you say on podcasts. Dana White himself has said, you can't come back from hitting women. He said that. You can't. He said that's the one thing in the UFC you can't come back from. But those are his words.
But the thing is, a lot of fighters are fucked up. There's a lot of
He said, "You
Ah,
come back from it." They say, "I can't come back from it, a woman." Like, you know what I'm saying? You
lot
gotta
of,
read the fine print, brother.
that's so true. That's a very good point. No, you can't come back.
he can come back. Yeah.
I'm saying here. I'm saying,
A lot of
I never left.
a lot of fighters are they're fucked up individuals. Like John Jones, obviously, yeah,
CTE.
10-7 his wife.
Yep.
Um,
There's a whole bunch of CTE.
there's
gangs.
racism.
Oh,
There's,
racism.
There's
Paulo Costa was saying the N-word on Twitter the other day.
fighters are just fucked up people.
Just
It's like Dana. If you're gonna be around that the whole time, you're gonna morph into a piece of shit too. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
Yeah, I think because it's like, you know what it is? Like if these sports were schools,
yeah,
and their behavioral standards were like the Ofsted reports,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
like the school standards that every school has to take every year. Like sports like the NBA, they have like a 4-star, 5-star Ofsted report. And the UFC is a
1
school
star, yeah.
that is in shambles.
Yeah.
There's kids spitting on people. The headmaster is drinking all the time,
All right, let's move on.
hanging out with YouTubers.
May I just say a few things?
Yes.
The NBA is not as good as you guys think.
No, it's not.
the-
But it's
I
better
fuck
than the
the NBA.
UFC.
NBA guys just fuck bitches all the time.
They
Oh,
do,
not
and
bitches.
but they also do. They have domestic abuse. A
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
cases.
they
NFL.
piss in girls' mouths. They shit in girls.
Yeah.
Like,
NFL too.
Yeah.
MLB. Like, dude, the thing is, like, these guys.
that's the thing about MMA fighters. They're not like superstars where they can just. They probably do fuck, but they're not like getting NBA level pussy. Like,
Okay, but the counter to that,
yeah,
the LeBron James is one of the greatest basketballers of all time. But in terms of stature, the LeBron James of the UFC in terms of marketing appeal is Conor McGregor.
oh, a piece of shit. Yeah,
Conor McGregor does whatever the fuck. Imagine LeBron James tried to pull off all the shit Conor McGregor has done in his life.
No. The thing is, like, what has Connor done that LeBron can't do? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, let's go through it.
yeah.
Injured a bunch of UFC fighters by throwing a dolly through a bus window.
Yeah, you don't even got to rust.
Yeah.
Rust them. Yeah.
That's a good start,
I
isn't
remember,
it?
yeah.
he
That's
also
it.
pretty racist to Khabib.
Yeah,
Punch
yeah.
up an old
Very
guy.
racist to Nate. So the Nate and Aldo racism was like cute, but then
Yeah.
when it got to Khabib, it was terrible.
got-
It was ugly, terrible, horrible.
Kind
'Cause
of
I feel like he
depressing.
meant it. Like, I didn't feel like he meant it towards Joe.
Yeah, because he's
No.
like, gang signs with the right hand, balloon animal signs with the left
That's
hand.
funny.
I'll run to your favela on horseback and chop everyone's head off. That's
Who's
very
not fit
cute
to
as
work.
well.
So I'm-
That's cute too. But then you're mad backwards cunt. That's
What do you mean you don't drink?
yeah, why not? Yeah.
that's fucking.
Called his wife a towel. Oh,
I know all about you, Ali Abdelaziz. He brought my name into this. I ain't even doing
Ali
anything. How's Noah?
Abdelaziz, he deserved some, I don't know, that was fair because there was something there.
Yeah.
I mean, went after his son, that was a bit, hard.
we should move on to Khabib then.
Yeah.
That's a good segue. Do you want to introduce it?
So Khabib retired again. So first of all, yeah, good career as a fighter. So good good career as a coach. But you know
That's
what's mad is like when he retired as a fighter.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was sad. You know, all those matchups like him versus Usman, him versus the rest of the division, him versus GSP, corner rematch. It's all gone. But like he was still there.
Yeah.
But now that he's retiring as a coach, it really feels like he's gone now.
Yeah,
He's
we're
gone
not
from the
going to get to
sport.
see him as
There's
much.
no more, nothing left. No more Khabib. Like
That is kind of sad when
It's
you put
sad,
it like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
It's like this is a comedy equivalent.
Yeah.
But when Lee Evans retired,
Yeah.
he retired. He
Yeah,
didn't do
yeah.
podcasts and like you never hear from Lee Evans.
It makes sense though from Khabib's perspective because, like, he retired to be closer to his family.
Yeah, and then he
But
wasn't.
He wasn't because he's coaching, you know, Islam Makhachev, Usman, Umar, Bilal. Like he's coaching all those dudes, so he's always on the road.
I've always wondered about that, like how his kids and his wife feel
Yeah.
about his schedule.
And he's and it's not just that. He's like an ambassador for like companies. He
Yeah.
does charity stuff.
Farmland,
Yeah, he does like you know, he does some Bitcoin shit. Like he
Eagle
does a lot.
FC.
Eagle FC. There's a lot to the guy. So
Hadaya.
so what?
Hadaya. It's like one of the things he works.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so it makes a lot of sense why he would step away. But yeah, like he had a good record as a coach. Like him as a
Incredible.
coach was 19-2.
Okay, so here's a debate. I think we're probably all going to agree. Does now Khabib go down as one of the best coaches of all time?
Well, the thing I would say is that he always had Javier there,
Yeah,
and Javier is one of the best coaches of all time.
yeah.
So how many times out of those 19-2 was it just Khabib by himself? I know there was a few where it was just him.
But
like,
when you, my rebuttal to that is,
yeah,
when you watch Anatomy of a Fighter and stuff,
Yeah.
the Dagestani Chronicles and all that stuff, it's very clear that Khabib is the orchestrator of those camps.
so like we'll know in due time. Will the fighters all lose now?
No, well, you know, he might have the infrastructure in place
Yeah.
where it can live on without him.
But he's definitely one of the best coaches because he got a champ. He got two champs. He got Islam Makhachev
yeah.
and Usman Nurmagomedov in Bellator.
Did you
two
say he's 19-2 as a coach?
Yes.
What are his two? Are you sure it's just not all undefeated?
No, I read that it was 19-2.
I'm curious if they
Ah.
are.
I feel like it was.
That's still incredible.
I feel like Zubaira fucked up at some point. Or,
Yeah. One of
um,
the that Magum.
Yeah,
Magum
one of the
made
shit ones.
birds,
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't remember. But
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, because
19-2 as a coach.
it's not just
is insane.
19-2. If you look at the actual wins within that 19-2,
They're dominant.
Islam
ones.
being champ, Islam became champ, Usman Nurmagomedov became champ, Umar is like killing guys at 135,
Yeah.
and then you have Bilal who's
Bilal's resurgence.
taking out like top 10 dudes. So yeah, man, it's fucking sick. I think did he coach Rockhold versus?
No.
Was that one of them?
No,
he didn't coach.
Rockhold,
No, he didn't coach
no.
Rockhold.
That'd be. I don't think that would work.
Are you
Those
sure he
two.
didn't coach Rockhold?
I don't think Khabib. No, look it up.
Okay.
But I don't think so. I don't remember that. I feel like that I would have remembered that if he did. I mean, they're on the same team at AKA.
I know.
obviously.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Wait a minute. Did he? Do you want to look it up?
Okay.
Look up Khabib coaching Rockhold. I can't see that dynamic as a coach. Maybe they had a couple of sessions together, but to corner him, I don't think so.
Khabib. It's hard to find because they do train together. So that
Training together
What do
and
you-
coaching
yeah,
is different.
But
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
are.
sure of like Rockhold's corner versus Costa. I'm not sure.
No, I would have remembered Khabib being in that corner.
Khabib.
That would have been a whole storyline. No, I don't think that.
I feel
would
like
be
they
best.
just train together. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they. Yeah.
You know, here's something interesting for you guys that I realized today. Khabib has two young sons
Yeah.
who are of similar age to Conor McGregor's son. So imagine in 20 years' time, McGregor's son versus one of Khabib's sons.
Khabib's son
in the
fucks
UFC.
him up.
We don't
Khabib's
even
son-
know yet.
Khabib's son's gonna fuck him up.
Probably.
Khabib's son's gonna kill him.
Probably.
Because end of the day, you're gonna have Dagestani wrestling versus striking,
Yeah.
and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And they're both, they're both.
So
training
basically,
their
what
sons.
Conor should do is he should send his son to Dagestan
Could you imagine? Infiltrate.
and let Khabib raise him and then fight his son. So that's what he should do.
If Conor McGregor ever heard you say that, he'd be literally
Bro,
coming to
if
your house.
if he grows up in Team SB, fucking was it SPG?
SPG.
If he grows up in SPG, it's the same thing. He's just gonna get fucked. So
Annihilated.
yeah,
Yeah, I would probably back Khabib's son. Who you backing?
Definitely Khabib, but I feel like it's so obvious because Conor's son is gonna grow up in a life of privilege, where Khabib's son is gonna grow up in a life of like.
It's still going to be privileged, but it's going to be like you can have a little bit of privilege now,
Yeah.
and then you go mountain.
Habib spoke about this, you know. Habib's actually spoke about the values it's more difficult to instill the same values in his children because they're growing up rich. So he's like, his daughter will come up to him and ask for like money for something or something along those lines, or one of his sons will ask,
But
and it's harder for him to say
He'll
no.
capitulate,
Yeah, because Khabib's kids are growing up probably in a nice house somewhere in Dagestan.
Yeah.
you know.
But the thing is, Connor
But they're still
spoils
growing
the
up and-
fuck out of his kids. Connor's kids are like spoiled as fuck. If you see their Christmas presents, they get like 6 fucking toy cars. Like, it's too much.
I can tell you for sure that Conor's children will be celebrating way more holidays. Habib's will only be celebrating the two Eids. That's it.
Yeah.
They're not getting anything else.
Yeah,
They're not getting Christmas gifts, New Year's gifts, nothing. Not even birthday gifts.
No.
Also, I think that Khabib, he's going to keep them in Dagestan, and Conor's going to raise them in LA. And if they're in LA, they're going to be doing blow.
Yeah, doing going to be soft,
What's
much
that
softer.
Oh.
You know, Khabib's already said that he's got his son in gymnastics before wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's actually a good idea because his son's obviously going to do wrestling,
Yeah.
but he wants his son to build up that athletic base. So when he gets into wrestling, he finds things a lot easier and learns quicker.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Lomachenko, the boxer, his dad did something similar. So Lomachenko's dad pulled him out of boxing at like 8 years old or something like that and put him in Ukrainian folk dancing for 3 years to get his footwork up. And I don't know if you guys have ever done traditional folk dancing. I have. There's
a story behind that, yeah.
I mean, it's like most Turkish kids end up doing folk dance. It's a big part of the culture. Like,
Oh, okay.
and you
Oh,
wear-
yeah, the Darwish dances?
yeah, you spin around and you like fucking jump in the air and stuff. But it's great for footwork. And when obviously I'm not Lomachenko, right? But when I started boxing, I did feel like I picked up the footwork a lot quicker than some other kids.
You're making him
because
more
of the folk
nervous, brother.
dancing.
He's getting nervous.
Come at me, bro. Did you do folk dancing, Lucas?
No, I didn't.
No, you're out there playing hopscotch. Like a fool, not knowing what was coming.
Signed up for the wrong thing, brother. I could have one look at him. What did you think? Everybody's taking us.
But yeah, I would love to see Habib's kid versus Conor McGregor's kid one day. I think that'd be such a fun storyline. How long? What's the minimum they need? So, how old is McGregor's son? He was born in 2016, roughly.
2015.
2015. So that kid is 7, 8. I think let's say Habib's son is 7, 8 years old as well.
Yeah. You think he's gonna juice them too, like the same way they were juiced?
Probably. I think it's.
Yeah,
do you know what? Right.
obviously.
I think it's such a part of sport culture out there. I don't think they even realize they're juicing.
Yeah, no.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
They just think they're taking supplements.
Yeah, you seen like Islam, like a lot of podcasts will talk about this. Like Islam says, I don't even know. We just take
We
whatever
just
they
took
get.
stuff. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, give all of us some of that.
Yeah.
Like, clearly it's working, right? It's having no adverse effects. Let's
Yeah.
all do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
agree.
think Khabib's coaching loss. It was in Bellator. It wasn't.
Right.
I think it was a guy called Islam Mamedov.
Whoever that guy is.
He fucked it.
Fucking prick.
But I don't know what the second one is, because that's one, but the second one I can't find. So
Sorry.
yeah,
This makes me feel better.
it doesn't say. It doesn't say, but yeah.
What is he trying to do? Like, is he trying
Shall we move on? So obviously UFC London is happening in March.
Oh yeah.
A lot of fights are getting booked. Leon Edwards is obviously going to be the main event. He was meant to fight Usman, but looks like Usman's injured. Who do you think he's going to fight?
I mean, Covington is trying to get the bag, so I don't think he's going to fight anyone because he's trying to secure that legal bag against Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be Hamza at this rate.
You think Hamza in the main event?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Straight
why
away.
Why not? Let's just have fun with it, man. I think Hamza wins.
100%.
Hamza wins.
I think Hamza wins, yeah.
100%.
I don't think that they should give that fight, because this is meant to be Leon's showcase. I don't think they should give it to Hamza now.
They don't care.
I know, but I feel like save it a little bit. Let Leon have one title defense.
What, you think the Slapmaster Dana gives a shit about that?
I think they should do Leon versus Masvidal. I know it's stupid. I know he's lost so many in a row, but I want to showcase. I want Leon to have that moment. I don't want Leon just to lose to Hamza right
They
now.
might do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want them to do that.
I
but
don't
they
want them
could-
to do it either.
they
I want to
might do
see
that.
Leon versus Hamza, but I want Leon to have his London moment. Let's have that.
They
and
don't
then we'll
give a-
have Hamza versus Leon in Vegas in August.
That would sell tickets. That would 100% sell tickets.
Leon?
Leon versus Masvidal.
Leon versus Hamza will sell tickets too.
Yeah.
No matter what, like, look,
Well,
if it's Leon versus fucking Wonderboy or Leon versus Bilal, it's still a sellout event. The event's going to sell out because of the demand for London tickets. There's not many. It's only in the O2 Arena, so it's only like 15,000 tickets available. But yeah.
Read the welterweight rankings, please.
All right. Who do you think it should be? Hamza as well?
yeah, definitely. Dude, I was going to say Pereira got a title shot before Hamza did.
Yeah, but that's a different weight class.
They number of fights in the
The
UFC.
argument is, if they can do it for Pereira, they can do it for Hamza. That's
Oh,
the
okay,
argument.
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what separate?
But the story, there was a story there, right? Between, like,
Yeah.
Pereira was elevated because of the story between him and Izzy, because he has 2 wins over Izzy.
But the story for Hamza
in
is
kickboxing. So.
I don't know if you guys also seen this. Like Hamza saying like, nobody wants to fight me. I see why. Same issue that Islam ran into. Islam, everybody, he wanted to fight everybody. Nobody was like, yeah, give me that shot.
Yeah, but
the top 5 guys don't want to lose them.
No, the only problem is now Hamza is ranked number 3. So he doesn't want to go backwards himself. So he would be turning down fights himself. The only ones above him are Kobe, Usman, and Leon. So there's only really 3 guys that Hamza would want to fight, because he can't fight Usman because Usman wants to fight Leon, but Usman's also injured. He can't fight Kobe because Kobe is
trying to get the bag.
trying to get the bag. So really his only option is actually Leon. So it's not that people are ducking him, it's that he doesn't want to go backwards himself, because really a fight versus him and Bilal is right there. He could fight Bilal, he could fight Wonder Boy, he could fight Shavkat Rakhmonov. Everyone wants to see that fight. People are saying that Hamza's ducking him. But I don't believe he's ducking him. It's just that why would you go backwards to number 10?
I think Hamza beat Shavkat.
Yeah, like right now, yeah, probably. But like people
think
really think that Shavkat's gonna beat Hamza.
I think Shavkat probably has the cleaner striking,
Yeah,
but I think Hamza has the better grappling.
yeah. So like that's another fight that, you know, Hamza could potentially take. But if I'm Hamza, I'm not gonna go backwards and fight a monster like Shavkat.
No.
Like there's no fucking reward
Now,
there.
yeah, why now?
Why now? Let Shavkat build his his status up in the division, get to number 4, 3.
The best thing that can happen for that fight, and I hate to do Gilbert Burns like this, is Hamza wins the world title. Shavkat fights Burns, beats Burns easier than Chimaev did. And then that creates this narrative about, look what Shavkat did to Burns when Hamza struggled with Burns. And then idiots will do the MMA maths and think there's a story there when really there isn't a story. It's all circumstantial. And then that leads to a massive showdown. And then maybe talk a little bit of
So
shit on
Shavkat's
Twitter.
fighting Jeff Neal next.
That's a good test for him.
I think he will probably beat Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal's a tough guy.
And Jeff Neal's on a little bit of a mindset resurgence at the moment.
Yeah, he is. He's looking quite good. After that Wonderboy loss, he's done pretty
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
He
yeah.
lost to Magny as well, but
Yeah.
he knocked out Luke, which
Yeah.
is insane. So
And he said that he was talking a lot in the build up to that fight about how he went away to get his mindset right. And he was a fucking bull in that fight.
so you
man.
think Leon versus Hamza next?
I think that's a logical one to do.
It is logical, yeah.
And I think Leon's not scared of Hamza.
Obviously, he's not scared, but bro, he should be, man. He should be.
Everyone should be scared of Hamza.
But then again, like
I kill everybody, brother. I smash everybody. Rah! Who is this Leon Edwards guy, brother? Who is he?
headshot, bang, dead.
Headshot bang, brother. You know what that means in my country, brother. Headshot bang, brother. You don't come back, brother.
Dude, I saw that shit on a TikTok reel, and I was like, in real life, that shit bangs just as much.
Oh, thank you.
That's a spot on impersonation. That's like you doing the One Piece laughs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know what
spot
that is,
on.
but I want to do it.
It's accurate,
He
dude.
makes the same noise when he comes.
One Piece.
What would you like at the chicken shop?
One Piece. One Piece. One Piece with the size of beans. Extra cola. That's a good one. One Piece.
Let's celebrate by making these guys. Have you guys seen the fit midgets on TikTok?
I don't even know if you can say that word.
Can you not?
The fit little people. Actually, that's even worse.
Dwarfs?
Dwarves. You gotta say dwarves.
What's the
You gotta say dwarves.
I think little people is the politically correct.
really one?
Yeah.
The fit little people. There's one
that
called
sounds worse.
Yeah,
the
that
fit.
sounds worse.
There's one called Victoria Midget, right?
Yeah.
Who came across my. That's her handle,
That's just
right? That's and I looked at the comments, yeah, and it was just bare guys saying, "Hear me out."
I saw one that was just like, oh yeah, she's a 5 out of 10.
Let's move on quickly because we haven't got much time.
Shit.
Jake Paul fucking lit the world on fire again with his PFL announcement.
I'm
What do you
starting to
think of
really
that?
like Jake Paul.
Yeah,
It's getting fun.
that intro was sick. I can't lie. The way you're just sitting there and like Dana, like
Yeah.
it's cool.
His reputation is going like this, and Logan's is going like that
Logan. Oh, okay.
in the
crypto
US.
scam.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, who cares about Logan? But like in the
The
MMA
the
world.
US government care about him a lot at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's
oh,
got some crypto trouble. A lot of influencers are getting in trouble. 'cause of
Wakey
crypto.
Wines.
Even
know what that
Kim
is, but
K.
yeah.
You don't
Kim
know
K-
Wakey Wines?
No.
No, what's that?
They're the place that sell the prime drinks for like £100 each.
Oh,
Oh.
shit! Yeah,
Wakey
yeah.
Wines. But
Dude,
yeah,
why are they so expensive here? I don't. You don't, we don't have time, but
Yeah.
no, we could fuck them. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, I think like what Jake Paul's doing with PFL is pretty cool. I think it's cool. Like, you know, the pay-per-view division, giving fancy names, telling all the fighters they're gonna get, you know, shitloads of money.
So I heard that he actually is not giving it to all the fighters. He's only giving it to the prize fighters.
yeah,
So,
but
like,
still, the ones who enter the competition, because PFL is like it's a seasonal format.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
$1 million.
So like they'll get $1 million anyway. That's got nothing to do with him. That's existing. But I think you're saying like on the pay-per-view, like I think even the bottom fighters of the card will still get a share of it.
I think that's financially unfeasible, right? Like because
but, like, it doesn't mean
no
that-
promotion runs it that way. No promotion.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're all gonna get the same.
Bellator does something.
It just means that from the prize of whatever it was, like whatever, what did he say? That they'll all get a share of the pay-per-view. Like they still might get like $1,000 and one guy might get 50 grand,
This
but
is-
they'll still get something basically.
This is the PFL future-proofing their payment structure.
Yeah,
Because at the moment, £1 million prize money for a fighter at the PFL caliber is a lot of money. But when they grow as an organization, $1 million might be undercutting fighters
Yeah.
because they might be bringing more to the table.
Yeah.
So now with this new pay-per-view superstar XL penis division, whatever it's fucking called, right? It's another way of them providing financial incentives for their fighters.
yeah.
And it also allows to bring Jake Paul into MMA without having him actually compete in the tournament and getting his head kicked in.
Yeah, he'll probably fight other YouTubers.
He's gonna fight Ben Askren.
Ben Askren
He's
in
gonna
MMA.
fight- Ben Askren's gonna try and get out of his UFC deal because just because he's retired doesn't mean he could just fight
Bro,
on
Ben
any
Askren's
MMA
gonna
promotion.
Destroy him.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he?
bro, come on.
Hip replacement Ben Askren. Can he even do it? Can he even grab a double leg anymore? I don't know. Maybe
I still
he can.
think Ben Askren's gonna fuck him up.
I don't know.
No, he will, bro.
I
Come
don't
on, man.
know.
Believe in it.
I don't know. What
What do you
does,
think?
That's rough. I give it to Ben Askren to be
Yeah, I
honest.
think Ben Askren.
Dude,
But-
his wrestling game is on.
I know.
unbelievable.
Oh, guys, 6 years ago, yeah, but he's had like fucking 1,400 hip replacements. Can
And
he
he's
even
got
shoot?
a mental thing over him too. I guess I don't know.
Can he
It's
even
not-
shoot anymore? Can he?
Ask his wife.
I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, I get it.
Very slow today, brother.
Ben Askren's wife is very pretty.
Yeah.
Surprisingly pretty for Ben Askren.
Ben Askren's, you know, he's a rich dude. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but I think she was there before the money as well,
Fair
which
enough.
is even shocking.
Funky. He's funky.
Funky. I mean, girls are. I mean, to be honest, when you're an Olympian,
So you think Jake Paul will fuck up
Correct.
Ben Askren in MMA?
I don't know. I don't want to say yes.
pretty
because the comments.
What
will
weight
fucking-
would
Look,
he fight
look, we never know what's gonna happen. 14 hip replacements, but I'm pretty sure the wrestling. Oh, Jake Paul's got a wrestling background too. They're gonna say that shit, but
Jake
come on,
Paul's
man.
wrestling.
Ben Askren
background.
was like this close to being Olympic level.
Saying
like.
Jake Paul has a wrestling background is like saying I have a football background because I played Sunday League.
I mean, Ben Askren was this close. He was very close to an Olympic medal, right? So
Yeah, it's not. That's like me saying, oh, I could take John Terry on a 1-to-1.
yeah.
I played
Yeah.
Sunday because I played football as well. You know.
So yeah, but he said something about fighting Nate, right? One deal in boxing and one deal in MMA.
Yeah, first one would be in
Boxing.
boxing. Yeah.
Nate's not gonna take that.
Yeah, because I feel like if they do fight in boxing, then Jake's gonna try and get out of the MMA one. because he knows he's gonna get fucked up in MMA.
Nate, don't fight Jake Paul in a boxing match and lose, please.
Why not? That's a big payday.
It's embarrassing, though. And his reputation is predicated on being a badass, and it's hard to maintain a badass reputation
After
when you've
losing
lost
to Jake Paul.
to Jake Paul. And Jake Paul will not let him live it down.
And Jake Paul's
No, he
yeah.
Dude, he doesn't talk shit about Tyron Woodley. He doesn't talk shit about Anderson Silva. He doesn't.
Different relationship dynamic.
Yeah, because Nate Diaz is someone you want to talk shit about.
Yeah, and they genuinely, there's a real beef.
For
there.
example, if he knocked out McGregor in boxing, he would say that every day. He would
Tyron
have it in
Woodley,
his bio.
they're basically boys.
They're boys, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I can't believe he
that's
got
the
him
thing
alone.
about Jake. Like all the fighters he's calling out, fair enough, he's calling out the biggest names, but they all also happen to be way smaller than him. Like McGregor versus Jake, what weight class would that be at? McGregor versus Nate, what weight class would that be at? So
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if it's always gonna be towards Jake's favor.
it's always going to be a blown up 170 or 155er because Ben Askren's not really, 185 or whatever weight class they fought at, 200 pounds, who knows? Like, Ben Askren's not that. I guess Tyron's a lot bigger, but
You know what would be fun? This is kind of controversial.
Jake Paul versus CM Punk? No.
Jake Paul versus Clarissa Shields in MMA. She's in the PFL, isn't she?
I mean, she's, yeah.
She's a boxer.
Yeah, but Jake, come on, Jake Paul and that. Like,
Does Jake Paul beat Clarissa Shields in a boxing match? I don't think he does.
I mean, the power differential.
I don't know, man. She's a big girl. She's 150. She's like 154 or something
Pretty
ridiculous.
sure he'll beat her.
I think he'll destroy her.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Like, no disrespect. No,
Let's
shout out
make
to
that.
Clarissa, yeah.
Intergender. Is that what you call it? Intergender?
Intergender.
Yeah.
Lucas, can you say intergender? Intergender?
Yeah,
Bro,
intergender.
Yeah. Intergender boxing match, Jake Paul versus Clarissa Shields. I'm picking Clarissa, especially if it's like 6 rounds.
I think Jake would, yeah. Like, I don't even want to talk about it, but.
Have you guys seen Clarissa box?
Okay, fine.
She's pretty she's
Do you
amazing.
do you think he would beat Amanda Nunes in MMA?
No.
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 You think Amanda Nunes will beat him in MMA?
Yes. He'll just kick the shit out.
He's a man.
So, what would Amanda Nunes do to you in MMA?
Yeah, but I have no like fighting.
He does no MMA.
I
experience.
think,
He's
yeah,
just-
But he's got a
an
better
MMA,
wrestler.
dude. An MMA, he's not. I don't think he can win.
I think
pretty
Amanda
sure-
Nunes will just kick his body a couple of times. He'll go like that.
Ah,
and
fair
then he'll
enough.
just grab the neck.
Yeah, like that grappling. Like he doesn't know how to get out of any of that.
Yeah.
Like Valentina Shevchenko would fucking wreck him.
He'll just
like,
roll into it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, he'll roll. He'll like give up his back.
That's why I don't know why he did the PFL. Like why MMA? It makes no sense.
Here's why, right? Because eventually, it's all part of him delaying fighting any real good boxers.
Okay.
So by throwing in a couple of vanity MMA matches in there against non-MMA fighters,
Gives him time to.
gives him time to carry on developing the boxing before anyone calls for him to fight a ranked boxer, which he's not ready
Okay.
for.
So even if he loses in MMA, I lost
doesn't
in
matter.
MMA
Yeah.
because I'm a boxer for
We
real.
got
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
we got to do this very quick.
All right.
So like because it's that end of the year, the beginning of the year, we need to
Yeah.
go through every fighter, like who will be the champion of every division by the end of 2023. But we got to run through it quick. So you just got to
Okay.
give me a name.
Okay. Go.
So shall I go with you first, then him, or shall I do both at the same time?
Both at the same time.
We want to hear you too. So say.
All right, fine. So we're going flyweight, 125.
Figueiredo.
Agree. Figueiredo.
I'm going man or cape, bantamweight, 135.
Aljamain Sterling.
Piotr Jan.
I'm gonna go Sterling, or Cejudo. Featherweight,
Volkanovski will stay.
Volkanovski,
Fuck.
155.
Makachev.
Yeah, same.
Makachev.
Welterweight,
Hamza.
Hamza.
Hamza. Yeah. Middleweight.
Come on, Izzy. I don't believe it, but I do.
I want Izzy too, but I think Hamza. Fuck it.
I was gonna say Hamza.
Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows? Light heavyweight.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ankalaev or Yuri if he comes back.
I'm going Ankalaev.
Heavyweight.
Ngannou's going to stay. He'll probably fight once.
I'm gonna go Cyril Gane.
Really? Interesting.
John Jones.
mashallah.
Very good.
Should we do women or?
Amanda Nunes.
Okay, so I think who's gonna be the women's champion end of 2023 at 145.
They're gonna get rid of that. That'll be
You
gone
think?
by the end of the
Okay,
year.
135 then.
145. That's bantamweight. Will be Amanda still.
125. I think Amanda
Flyweight.
too. Yeah.
Flyweight will be. Fuck it, I'm gonna be controversial and say that Santos girl.
Who?
Santos? Was that her name?
Santos.
Is that her name? The one who basically beat Valentina already?
So I think it could be. I think Valentina's dropping the belt
Yeah.
at 125, but I feel like the winner between Santos and Erin Blanchfield, very good contender to beat Shevchenko.
Yeah.
But there's another wild card now.
Yeah.
Tatiana Suarez is coming back,
I don't know about that, bro.
but
That's a long time off, man.
yeah, but
She's been off since I was 12 years old.
Tatiana Suarez has all the capabilities to beat Shevchenko.
Yeah. The old
If
Tatiana
the old
Suarez.
Tatiana Suarez comes back 5-round ready, I think she'll be champ.
Yeah, I don't know. I might.
I hope she does because she's had a hard career. I
That
really
might
like
be
her
a
as well.
boat that's been missed.
Maybe.
Yeah. Who you saying?
I wish all the female fighters luck.
That's
Okay,
a guy. Who does
what about women's strawweight 115?
Wei Lee's looking very good these days.
Whaley, I don't really see anyone beating her. Rose, like, it depends on her mentality.
What's
like,
happening? Oh, Pat Barry's coming back, but that's irrelevant.
Pat Barry's gonna come back to fight Whaley in Rose's case.
I still got Wei Lee winning.
Yeah, I say about Whaley. I think Whaley's gonna hold that belt because she's got the grappling now. I don't really see anyone beating her unless Tatiana went down to 115.
Yeah.
But who knows? But yeah, like if you look at that, like Esparza's beating her, Nama
Yeah.
Nunes, like good rematch. But I think Whaley will win this time.
Wei Lee versus Jake Paul.
Wow.
Still Wei Lee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Who cares?
she's
Right.
a dog.
What else? Dylan Dennis snaked on KSI.
Pussy.
I think he was always gonna pull out. It's like joke on KSI for thinking he was actually gonna show up.
Yeah.
But Dylan Dennis has done really good for the last 5 years to not fight and still somehow have some clout.
Gordon Ryan.
Like-
Gordon Ryan made a good point. How does Dylan Dennis make money?
Yeah, how does he make money?
Oh man,
Because he doesn't have ads. Like there's
He's
no
probably an
ads,
Uber driver.
no sponsors.
He's an Uber driver. That's
unless he has like some fraction of proper 12, he's not.
No, he
I don't
doesn't.
know
No
how
way.
he-
so like the last time he fought.
Gordon Ryan said he's got rich parents.
He fought the last time was in 2019 in Bellator. A guy called Max Humphreys. He won like his 2 Bellator fights, but he hasn't done anything. He hasn't fought, but he's
Does
still
he
somehow.
teach?
I don't know. Maybe he does some jiu-jitsu shit, but I don't really know what he does. To
He's
be
got no products, no
Dude,
merch.
I heard he didn't even have a fight camp. Like he didn't want to like pay for one. That's the crazy part. But he was gonna get a bag, so he could have just split it with them anyway.
I feel like he just lives off girls, like girls.
But,
just
oh,
pay
like
for
he
shit.
stays at his girl's house.
Yeah.
I think that guy's mental health is messed up. I'm concerned about Dylan Dennis.
You ever
Uh,
seen him
personal
talk
level.
shit? Him talking shit, like him, like just saying banter, is the most cringe thing, man. He's
Yeah.
so bad at it. You got to YouTube like KSI talking way better shit than he does.
This is a bit depressing, right? But I think Dylan Dennis, someone needs to check on that guy
Yeah.
because I don't think he's all there.
No.
I think he's probably. I think mental health wise, I think he's struggling.
Yeah, probably.
You can kind of see it in his like. His
But that's like anyone. You can say the same for McGregor.
Say the same thing.
Same
for us.
for John Jones.
Talk about Dylan Dennis. He talks way too much shit, bro. He's in every single fucking comment of the most random shit. Yeah, but I beat him.
Does he
Yeah,
have
give
a?
me 2 rounds.
Anyone who wins a fight at UFC is like, yeah, but I'll beat him. Give me
Right.
2 rounds. Yeah, like
Every single one, dude.
I feel like
Every
Islam Makhachev just became champ, and he's like, give me 2
He's
rounds.
waiting on House of Highlights or waiting on Bleacher Report or waiting on whatever, just like waiting to comment.
He's just a super troll. He's not a fighter. He's just a fucking troll. He got 2 wins in Bellator, fair enough, but end of the day, he's just like a professional troll. That's what he is.
Do you reckon McGregor just slides him a little bit of money just for the?
That's what I was
I don't think
That's what I was
is McGregor even chilling with him anymore. Like
No, not
McGregor's
really.
gone very Irish now. He just only has Irish dudes. He's in his pub all the time. Look at my stout.
Yeah.
Look at my stout. Like that's all it's like.
Artem's fucked it. Artem reached for the stars with that lawsuit and left with nothing.
So there's the fight this weekend. It was meant to be KG versus Imavov, but now it's Strickland versus Imavov.
See, Strickland and
Strickland just fought.
Strickland and Pereira have been like sending each other photos of guns.
That's a weird relationship because the guy knocked you out.
and
So
now they're just sending photos of each other holding guns.
they're like that's like the B-Tech MMA fighter
Again,
championship.
MMA is wild. Imagine Steph Curry and LeBron James just sending each other photos of them holding guns.
But yeah, it's a good card, man. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at next week's card. Strickland vs. Imavov. Internet's not working, so fuck that.
Oh well. What else we got on this list?
You said not to talk about it, but
No, we can talk about it.
so R.I.P. to Victoria Lee.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah.
18 years old. She
Rest in
she had a
peace.
great career ahead of her. Great family, like Angela Lee.
Such a waste of life, man. Whatever happened is fucking tragic.
The older brother as well. Christian Lee Savage.
I don't know if you want it.
Oh, that's the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Christian Lee Savage, man, double champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, sad. I don't know what the details of it are, but
18 years old.
18 years old. Like she was good as well. Like she was like 3-0, 4-0. Like she had
You
a
reckon
good
it was
career.
like a sudden heart attack or something.
They're saying suicide, but
Oh,
Really?
that's
yeah,
rough.
it's tough.
Wish
Man,
all
you
my
never know.
female
You never
fighters
know what
luck.
someone's going through because
Yeah,
this young girl, she's got her.
like
I
she
mean, we
was.
can't speculate. If it is that, like that's
It's tough, man.
got the world at your feet. And
Anyway, wishes with the family.
that's sad, man. 18 years old. You haven't even started your life at 18.
But she's had a mad life. Like she's won a lot of shit. She had a good
Yes.
career.
Yeah.
It's just sad,
18 is tragically young.
And also, I don't know what's the legal age to have your first MMA fight? Because she was obviously fine when she was like 15, 16.
It
So.
depends on the territory. You can have amateur fights
Yeah.
in youth divisions. There's kids in Russia at like 9 years old having full on no head guard.
But yeah, man, it's a good card on the weekend. We got Strickland versus Imavov.
What's Imavov's record?
12-3?
It's not bad.
12-3. He's on a tear. I'm gonna go with Imavov on that one.
Yeah.
Dan Ige versus Damon Jackson. Go with Ige.
Is Ige and Max Holloway boys? Are like
Hawaiian boys, yeah. I believe Ige trains with Khabib. Or he's trained with AKA, right?
yeah, he's signed
Yeah,
to
AKA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's trained with AKA.
Not Khabib.
Not with Khabib, but
Yeah,
AKA,
yeah.
Like he's
signed
a
to-
Khabib guy though. He's a
Dominate. What's Ali Abdelaziz?
Dominance.
Dominance, yeah.
Dominance. Vieira versus Raquel Pennington. Who cares?
Who cares?
It's an okay card,
Yeah.
All the good fights got cancelled.
Yeah.
Jeff Neal versus Shavkat cancelled.
They couldn't find Shavkat a replacement. Who wants to
it
fight
got
that
moved.
guy?
It got moved to 285.
No one wants to fight that guy.
That
last
one's
minute.
good. I don't know if the prelim, Amar.
Oh, Umar Nurmagomedov. Okay, that's nice.
Oh, he's on the prelim.
Was Barcelos. Yeah, it's a good fight.
On
I
a
think
card like
Umar's
that, you
gonna
could
win.
put him on the main card.
Yeah, Umar's gonna win that.
Put him the first fight of the main card.
Umar's got he's sick. 15-0, 135. Yeah,
He's like
100%.
24 as well. isn't he?
Could be champ. He could be the champ. Nah, not at the end of this year. Maybe end of next year.
When Makachev is done with his... Hang on, what weight is Umar? Lightweight.
Umar is bantamweight.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
You're thinking of Usman, who's
right, yeah,
in Bellator.
Yeah. I get those two mixed up all the time. Right, shall
They're
we wrap
brothers.
this up?
They're actually brothers. So.
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys, man.
God bless you.
Do you want to shout out your stuff?
Yes, please do.
Awkward Silence Podcast. Want to appreciate these fellas for bringing me on. Hopefully I didn't say too much crazy shit. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man.
Where can people pass on their complaints?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram, Awkward Silence Pod. Twitter, same thing, Awkward Silence Pod. If you want to look us up on
It's an
YouTube,
anime podcast.
it's an anime
I just did it.
podcast. Yeah, he just did it. So if you actually go, you'll see him talk about anime. And yeah, so
He was not there.
Thank you for watching. And I just want to say, if you have gotten to the end of a 54-minute podcast, you are probably an incel. Thank you for watching.
hey. Pussy.